Hey Gemini, you're next. Let's see what we got for Gemini, Spirit. Let's see what we got for Gemini. Let's see what we got for Gemini. Good morning, by the way. Let's see what we have for Gemini. I'm still having my coffee. Perfect. Yes, Gemini. Let's see what we got for you, Gemini. Let's see what we got for Gemini. The sign that a lot of people call Two-Face. Two-Face. Every sign has two sides. What do we have for Gemini, Spirit? What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? Thinking about opening up a business, Gemini? That's what you're doing? Gemini. What's up with Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? Ooh. Ooh. What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? Thank you, Spirit. What do we have for Gemini? Well, Gemini, I see that you want to tell somebody the truth. And you are going to do it. And you're actually in a rush to do it. What do we have for Gemini, Spirit? What do we have for Gemini? Or you cutting somebody off, but you're, you might be a boss too. You might be a boss and you're about to fire somebody. Somebody who you kind of, you see that this person is not good for your business or something like that. This person is causing you money problems. They probably have another job and they're always putting excuses or something like that, maybe to come in on time. But you're in a rush to cut this person out. You don't want them in your partnership. You don't want them in your business. Yeah. They're causing you a lot of burdens. So to me, this is somebody who has a business. They're a boss, and yeah. This person doesn't have, you see that this person doesn't do their job with love and passion. They just do it for the money. And you don't want those type of people in your company is what I see. It's not that you have a problem with paying. You don't have a problem with paying your employees. It's more like you have a problem with the excuses they put up. They're not showing interest in the job. They're just, you're not interested in having people like that in this type of business. I don't know what type of business this is. But what I do know is that if it's you, Gemini, that is the boss, the owner of this business, you don't want to lose it because of people like this, and then you don't want to have to keep on asking other people to cover up for them until they get in, or you don't want to be the one to have to cover up for them. So because you don't like to be an unfair boss is what I see here. You don't like the unfairness. You don't like the messiness and the burdens. It starts to cause downfalls when you start letting people get away with coming in late, because then it's like a chain reaction. Everybody else is the domino effect. Everybody else is going to want to start doing the same foolery that this person is already doing or has been doing. You want people who not so much, you don't want anybody in your business who has another job. You want people to be team oriented with you. You want them to be in your business lifetime, kind of like family, teamwork. That's, you want to confide, you want to have trust. You don't want people just coming in and out, in and out, in and out. You don't want to continue to have to train new people and to be burdened by those things instead of the foundation growing. You want this to grow. You want it to get somewhere. You have a goal. And these people, these type of people, when they come into a business and have another job, that means that they're not interested completely career-wise in what you have to offer as an employer, the type of job that you're offering. You want people to be passionate about it and stay in there. You don't like switching up partnerships. You don't like switching up teammates, team players. It's like having a basketball team or having a baseball team, and you want to keep that same pitcher, that same catcher, that same three-pointer in basketball, whatever. You want that solid team. You want that responsibility. You want them to have their priorities right when they come in for work. And we're not talking about personal family issues on the outside. We're more than anything talking about like responsibilities to what your office or business offers. If there's a front desk person, you want that front desk person to always be the same face, because you have, it seems to me that you have long-time customers. You have customers that trust you, and you want this to be kept with the same team. You don't want nobody that you don't want anybody in the business that you have to second guess or kind of like spy on. You don't want to spy on nobody. You don't want to feel like that with anybody who is employed under you, Gemini. I do see a big boss here. And you're going in fast on this person. And you breaking it down like boom, boom, boom. Period. That's what I see. You get what you give, people. You gotta wake the fuck up, because there's a lot of people who's not taking any more losses, and this whole world has been a lot of losses behind the situations that's been going on. Of course, when it comes to all this leadership stuff, people have shown their true colors. Yeah, there's options here for partnerships. You have people who you can bring in, so you can cut this person or maybe two people out, and you have options of people that you can bring into your business and rely on. That's what I see here, Gemini. You're really like precise and on point with what you really want for your business. You're not trying to hold off anymore with all the stuff that's going on with the mandates and all that stuff that's going on. You're trying to get straight to business. You're trying to have this team already Get to work. You know what I'm saying? No excuses. You've been trained. You know what you're doing. I just want to walk out and go take care of other errands that I have to take care of for the business. And on the meantime, while I'm out there taking care of what I have to take care of for the business, you guys are doing what you have to do. You're not cheating me. You're not betraying me. You're not stealing from me. You're not playing games in here. You're not being unprofessional. So you want people who you can rely on strategically with the guidelines, following the guidelines of what your business is about. Especially dress code. That's what I see here. Now, that's what I see here. So you have options of other people who you can hire for partnership that you trust, that you know you can trust, that you know you can rely on, and that's the move you're going to make, because you know that these people are going to bring you stability in that business. They're going to bring you more business. Their professionalism and their on time and the way they follow tasks is going to always keep everything going right. You don't want you don't want to mix love and pleasure and none of that with your business. You want people to understand that this business has nothing to do with favoritism or choosing somebody because you love the way their body is or you love the way they talk or their swag. And no, you are like somewhat corporate is what I see here. You're very serious about your business. You're very serious about your money, Gemini. There's no love here. And I don't see that it's no love for your business or no respect for your employees, but you don't want to mix that in. You're not their father, you're not their mother, you're not their siblings. Like, you want to keep it straight business. That's what I see here. You don't want to be feeling sorry for nobody. You don't want to be hearing the sorry stories about I can't make it, I can't, oh, today I can't. You don't want to hear that. You don't want to get attached, Gemini. And that is a Gemini attitude, I tell you. This is straight up Gemini attitude here. So I have a strong feeling that I'm talking to somebody who is an employer, a boss, owner of a business, looking for people that are solid. You know about equality, and you're not paying one more than the other. You're paying everybody according to their position, and that's about it. And if you see any nonsense that's unprofessional about, oh, this bitch get paid more than me, and then you cutting those people out, you firing them, dismissing them, goodbye with that nonsense. We don't got time for that over here. Everybody is in a position. If you're in a different position than the other, or you're in the same position, everybody is equally paid according to their trade, their experience and whatnot. So that's what I see here. This is not a love reading, people. Whoever's a Gemini, if you're an owner of a business, it doesn't matter what type of business it is. It doesn't matter if you're a coach. It just doesn't matter what position you hold. You're the boss. And you don't want love mixed into this. And I don't blame you. You're not supposed to. You're not even supposed to be having husband and wives working together under you. If you're an owner and you have your wife working with you, or you have your husband working with you, y'all have to have a clear understanding that whatever marital problems you have that stays home, you don't bring it into the foundation where the money is being made to form stability and keep stability and futuristic, retirement and all that stuff. You don't want interferences with those type of things. Right now, like I said again, worldwide, people took a lot of losses. And right now, people got to understand that you have to get back on track with your 401k plan, your future retirement stuff, and you cannot let love, you cannot let pleasures and all that stuff get in the way and get in the mix. You want civilization in your business. You want people to be civilized. So, Business and pleasures does not mix. So what else do we have for Gemini, Spirit? Thank you. What else do we have for Gemini? 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 And if people got 2 jobs and they're not really focused on being on time at the place where you giving them a job opportunity, then let them stay with the other job is what I see here going on anyway. Just let them stay. My advice, keep doing what you're doing, Gemini, because you're doing it right. You're running a business and you can't take any more downfalls. You can't. Everything is just right. The way your bank account is set up, you ain't got time to take no more losses like that national shit that's been going on has been causing losses. You don't got time for that shit no more. That's what I see here. It's like it has to be successful. So you have this, you feel like you're holding off until this person is out of the business. It's like a fair trade type of thing. You don't want to let them know anymore until they're out like of business. You don't want to keep on doing the growth. You don't, yep. You might have caught on to something that was deceitful with this person and you walked away from it, but it's like you cut some type of trust you had with this person off, but quietly. You caught on to something that was going on with money. So it is a little white lie type of thing when you approach the situation. A white lie, a small lie that turned into this person getting dismissed. They probably were stealing money some way, somehow. Whatever way they were stealing it, maybe through a computer, falsifying information or something like that is what I see here. Yep. Something that was tampering with your earnings, with the money that's coming into the business. Somebody was tampering with it. And there was a whole bunch of other ones doing it. And now your guards is up with these people. That's what I see here. It's more than one person, maybe 2. They probably are lovers. They're probably buddies or something like that. Yep. That's what it is here. Is this buddy shit. They probably both gonna get fired soon. You already got proof on these people. So now your guards is up. They probably caused you to have to close down the shop, close down the office, whatever type of business it is, until you get to the bottom of this, because you can't keep opening up to them. You can't keep letting them open up. You can't keep giving them the key to open up because they're fucking up your business. Yep. So you caught it on time, Gemini. You caught it on time. Yep. And now they're gonna be crying, because this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity to fuck with your business, to come into your business. Now this is gonna fuck up their qualifications for other jobs. This is gonna fuck up their qualifications for other jobs. Like getting fired from a job stays on your background forever. This is something that doesn't look good, especially if it's from a corporate job. If you're getting fired from a corporate job, something that you got hired in with, with a degree or a couple of degrees, years of degrees or whatever, and then you end up getting fired, that's a no-no. That's an ugly look on your, background. It really is an ugly look. Background checks come in all shapes and sizes when it comes to renting, buying, a house, renting, rent to own, those things right there. A lot of landlords do background check, and those things pop up. you want this to move fast. You want to get this done fast. You really do. You're concerned about leaving, like if they get left here, you're concerned about the growth of the whole foundation of your business, because your business is on top. Your business has a lot, but this betrayal right here, you're not standing for it, and you're maintaining a professional, but you might come out a little bit out of your character, I see here. And I ain't talking about physically, more like words. You may say sharp words and nobody has ever heard you speak like this. You're going to stand up for yourself in a way that nobody has ever seen you like this, Gemini. And when you stand up to these people who did this to your business, that betrayed you and caused you a little, downfall, this little white lie, this little betrayal, everybody else is going to like, it's going to change a lot of people that are still left in the company, the way they look at you. And then if they didn't have no type of respect for you before, if they had a little joke here and a joke there, because a lot of people tend to joke about bosses. Bosses are always taken, as a joke. Most of the time, a lot of people take their bosses as a joke. And you are the type of boss that you're not for the bullshit right now. This time around, you're going to let it out. And you're going to make it clear, not only for the ones that you're firing, but you're going to make it clear for everyone else that if it ever happens again, the penalties are going to be different for everybody else. Because this should be a learning experience. It's what you're going to say. Your words are going to cut, and it's too fucking bad. You're going to cut these people out. You're going to fire them. That's what I see here. You work too hard to build this for somebody to just come out of nowhere and fuck it up for you. Somebody may try, and this has to do with some money laundering or something in your job, in your business. So it looks like somebody's gonna have to come out their pocket and pay up, and they're not gonna have the whole amount. So they're gonna come up with an offer, but trying to like make amends, and it's not gonna work. You're probably not taking that small offer. You want everything paid for, or something like that is what I see, because it has to do with money. I see money laundering here. Yep. They were the type to get in your head, get in your ear, and try to like give you that sweet talk so that you don't pay attention to what was going on. And you caught on to it anyway. That's just too bad for them. You put a lot of love, blood, sweat, and tears into this business, and you're not letting nobody take it down just because. You love yourself too much, your talents. You're not letting just anybody just go ahead and fuck it up, because this is something that you've been doing ever since. This is like a dream come true, something that was like your number one top goal on your list of goals ever since. This is like a dream that you've had, and it came to fruition. It came to, to success. And you're not trying to let too many people in. You want the people who come in to be lifetime. You have rewards prepared for people who make a lifetime career out of the job that you supply for them, that you have given them. You're a fair boss, but you're serious about your shit. You don't like being taken as a joke, as a fool here. And I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But that little tiny bit of shit that they did, you caught onto it, and that's the most important part, that you caught onto it, and then you're so ready to do what you gotta do about it. You do want to lay hands. You do. They took you really out of your character, but no, Uba. I'm doing a reading. I hear you meowing, but go over there. So, what else, Spirit? Anything else with this deck for Gemini? Anything else? The outcome is people getting fired, so I really don't want to ask what's the outcome. Yeah, Six of Wands. You know, this is a cool reading right here because people really do got to stand up and cut all this foolery that's going on in this world with people taking advantage. Spirit, what else do we have for Gemini? Like, what would the outcome be, Spirit? What would the outcome be with this situation here? This is a boss. Yeah, a boss. You caught on to some bullshit. You caught on to it. Yup. Your solid foundation could have went down the drain if you would have let this go on any further, because this is something that could cause you to, yeah, to lose it all. So this could even fuck your whole income up and make you lose your home and all that if you let it get any further. So catching on to it this soon and doing something about it and having facts is such a plus right here, Gemini. Yep. This is such a plus that you caught on to it, because this is something that has been your dream, your wish for years, you know, and you don't want it to fuck up. You don't want it to go south. They almost had you stuck on stupid. That's what they thought, but it got revealed. It came out. It came out. It came out to the light. You caught on to it, came out to the light, and that's it. And it's like, now you're back to square one, Gemini. Now you're back to like trust issues, but still going on with your professionalism, going on with still treating everybody else there with fairness. You might put other people to the test. You might re-interview everyone who's already working in there because it's stressing you out. You don't want to keep moving on with this stress in your head about no trust. You are going to re-interview everybody. You're going to do the eye-to-eye conversation one-on-one with everyone who's still left in your company, because you may feel that there's still other people who might have known and didn't say anything about it, and you don't want that. You might end up firing other people too and starting all over again. You might shut down and rehire a whole new set of employees. Yep. Because the trust for your success, you have to trust. If you can't trust your employees, you don't want nothing to do with them. You don't want to open up to your ideas, to your business, because people steal ideas and run with it and open up shop somewhere else with your ideas and fuck your shit up. Those are called the throat cutters, you know. You got people who cut your throat out there copying your shit, and yeah, you don't got time for that. So you're gonna put people to the test. Yep, you're gonna put people to the test, because that's it. That's like a germ, you know, like the Matrix. That virus, it spreads. So you don't want that happening in your business, and I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. I would start all over again. Everybody's fired. Everybody's dismissed, laid off, whatever you call it. And you're rehiring a new team. And still the new team is going to get it too. They're going to get it. It's like a parent lecture. They're going to get it. They're going to hear you. They're going to have to hear you. Because you're nobody's fool. You're not. This one stayed. The strength. You found the strength. You finding the strength. You already did. Somebody tried to fool you, but they couldn't. You caught on to it, and then you was just preparing yourself because you couldn't do anything about it without facts. You know, people could sue you if you lay them off without having any facts on why, you know, or firing them. What else do we have for this outcome for Gemini situation? You are a business owner. This is a business owner I'm talking to here, Gemini. So, what else do we have for Gemini, Spirit? Thank you for this clarification for Gemini, whoever this can relate to. Just keep on moving forward and doing what you got to do as a boss. Only you have control over that. So, yep. Something that's forever. This is a forever business, and you trying to make sure that people are seriously working for you and not, you know, working against you. This is something that is forever, and you don't want nobody to fuck it up, because this is like when you pass away, you're passing it down to your children and whoever stays. Yep. All this shit that they thought they were gonna do to you and have you stuck, now they're gonna be fucked up. They're like everything is gonna turn out on them. Yep. Now you're gonna be different now. You're gonna be different with employees. It's like it's gonna be hard for you to be like, oh yeah, lunch is on me now. Hey, does anybody want coffee? Because you caught on to somebody trying to be sneaky, or you caught on to the person being sneaky. You caught on to them. You caught on to them. So it's like it changes. It's a different perspective on how you treat employees now. It's like treating them, but now, you know, get your own coffee, get your own lunch type of shit now. You don't want that matters of the heart type of situation going on anymore, because this affected you. It set you back. It caused you a setback. So yeah, you're gonna be fast, whether it's through a phone call that you give these people to fire them. It's gonna happen, because you're very guarded with your money. You got rid of the toxicity for your foundation. You got the 444. Yep. You're on the right track, boss. You're on the right track, Gemini, to let go of this. Almost had you in your feelings if you would have lost more. But you're happy that this came out to the light sooner than any more damage could have been done. So it was a minor deception, minor damage caught. You know, minor deception caught before serious damage was done. So they're gonna keep doing this. These people don't have no remorse on what they did, is what I see here. They're not sorry. They'll say that they are or whatever, but they're not sorry. So you're right with how you feel about this. You're right. And you don't like to just be mean, and you don't like to have to do this, is what I'm saying, Gemini. You don't like to have to cut someone off and fire people. You don't like that. You know how economy situations is right now, but when somebody is a snake and they're stealing from you, you have to let them go, and that's just how it goes, you know. That's just how it goes. They kind of set you back. They were, you know, poisonous to your business. Very poisonous. They caused you some embarrassment some way, somehow. Here's what I see, Gemini. They caused you some embarrassment, but you're still there like, okay. You're getting cut off. You're getting cut off. There was somebody who, there might be some type of sexual harassment here too. There might be somebody who is using their beauty or their looks to kind of, it's like a serpent. It's like this, like a serpent. Somebody with a poisonous something on them that can put you to sleep, that can really like manipulate you in a way that you don't even see. They'll come towards your table or something and steal your attention some way, somehow, with some type of sexual harassment, like maybe a brush off of their breast or some type of push over something. I see some type of sexual harassment here taking place. Somebody tried to use that as a way of manipulating, because they're sexy, because they have, they could turn a person on or whatever, and it you caught on to it. You wasn't feeding into that type of stuff, and it was going on. It's like a plague now. Maybe there was too much exposure with these individuals in this business to where it's not professional. It's very unprofessional, and it could have turned into, you know, love affairs and love flings within the business that can cause downfalls, money problems, police issues, even, you know, jealousy to the point where people can, you know, get physically violent or something like that, and you don't want that. You know, we see that on shows. We see that on TV, and a lot of the stuff that we've seen on TV that people would be like, oh, that would never exist in real life. We've seen it. We've seen it with this worldwide situation we've been through now. We've seen it. We've had time to sit home and watch the news and see the foolery that's gone on, you know, that you would think that it was only on TV, and in reality, it can happen. And you don't want this to fuck up the business. So you cut it off on time. It could have went on longer if you wouldn't have caught on to it and caused a major downfall, a major setback. It caused a little setback. You might be closed right now. You might not be open, but there has been some falseness going on here, stealing of everything. People are uncomfortable, so you don't want that. You don't want that uncomfortable feeling with employees of opposite sexes with each other. You want professionalism here. I like this. I like when someone enforces professionalism and all this sexual harassment stuff gets caught and handled. Because it's messy. It would have been messy. It would have been. But you caught on to it on time, and it's not going to cause you a major downfall, major setback, or nothing of that nature. It's just, you know, a rehiring of employees and moving forward. Yep. That's it. You see, in this deck, you know, the Ten of Swords, it's like you can handle it, because it's like no strings attached, no feelings. It depends on what the cards are next to it, but here, this is a business. This is a business that could have, you know, went downhill, and this deck comes with an extra card of Ten of Cards, and it specifically says that everything is fine. Everything is going to be all right. Your business is going to continue. No matter how much you've got backstabbed, no matter how much dirt they put on your name and on whatever, you know, was exposed, may be an embarrassment, but you're still moving forward, still taking care of your business, Gemini. That's what I see. So that's good. That's really good. I'm gonna read the other card that comes with the deck, because this is for the reader, but I'm gonna read it to you, Gemini. That says, you are a badass being, full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. So I found a path to my best self, okay? we might not be able to relate, Gemini, with this reading. I am a boss, but I don't have these issues right here. But when I see stuff like this, that a boss caught on to the bullshit and they cutting these people out, right on. Right on, sister. Right on, brother. You do what you gotta do. Because this may be a business that is good for the world, good for change, for everything that's going on right now to become better. So, of course, I'm going to support a boss firing toxic people out of their business. Of course I am. You know, sexual harassment? No. Be professional. You know, you have time after work to be sexy and all that stuff and get sexy with whoever is in your life, you know? Not at work. Stop doing this stuff. Stop doing all that work husband shit. A lot of you people are very unprofessional and don't see that when you post these things about work husbands and all that, the type of position you have in your life, it reflects on your boss, and then your boss and the business and all that starts going downhill because of your reputation, and you're in this person's business. Your reputation is being brought into this person's business, and then that person starts losing customers or whatever behind your unprofessionalism, and then it turns into sexual harassment. Messy. So you go on, Gemini, and you do what you gotta do. I'm proud of you, and that's it. That's all I got for you. Peace out.